Hi guys, how are you? It's been a while since I've done a vlog in a while, but I'm gonna talk to you guys about something. Tonight I was actually applying for a job, to work at the place, at the bakery or bagel place where my friend Lucy Hogan works, because I want to work beside her and she could probably help me get the job. But here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Oh my god. My mother, my mom, my tutor helped me realize this. My mom's never going to accept me, guys. She's not going to accept the way I look and what I like. I know who I am. I'm not going to change for her. I'm not going to change for my dad. This is who I am. I'm gay. But that was not the issue. It's not because I'm gay or nothing. It was because of these. Yes, my stretched earlobes. They're like, oh, I did research and kids, it's harder to get a job with those, with your ear stretch. It's like, woman, even if I take them out, they're not going to fully fucking close. Automatically. It takes months for them to fully close. If possible. If fucking possible. Once after 1/2 I found out, I did more research than she did, probably. But I found out, once you hit 1/2, and after that, you have to seek a plastic surgeon. You literally, after you have them out for like a while, they shrink down to as much as they can in the short period of time. I've had my ears, back when they were shrinking down, they stayed at 1/2 inch. They stayed there for 3 weeks. That shows me that is where they stop. And and at that point, I have to get a plastic surgeon. I knew I was going to need to get a plastic surgeon, but my mother was like, and we're not paying for a plastic surgeon to fix your ears. We've done enough for you. It's like, how dare she? Like, my mother's a cruel woman, okay? Like, she's cruel. Like, when I came home from my tutor after doing some work on one of my papers, which I didn't turn in, it was a 3rd paper assignment, and basically, she's like, how's this because I'm like, it went well, and she's like, so you can work on your own now, is that right? And I'm just like, bitch, the best thing for you to do right now is leave this room right now, because I was at my computer, and it's like, I didn't need to hear that after that day. I didn't fucking need to hear it. I didn't want her smart ass attitude with me. I'm a grown fucking man. I am of legal age. Don't you tell me what I can't put in my ears and what I can. I don't care if it's your house. Actually, you don't own the house no more, bitch. Dad's house now. It's Dad's. You have to move out. My mom's leaving in January 5th, and that's not good enough for me. I want her to leave sooner. Because any more of this shit of her trying to tell me what I can do and can't do with my body, I swear I'm gonna lose it, and I will end up in jail. I don't care. Jail can tell me what they want of me getting out. I can't stand it. I don't care. I'm too young right now to give a shit what employers think of my ears. Thank you. What employers should be looking at is not how someone looks. Not how someone looks. It should be how well they work. That's what employers should be judging, hiring someone on. And if most employers judge somebody on just what kind of body jewelry they have, or what kind of piercings they have, well, that's just fucking wrong. Because we have rights as Americans to express ourselves in any fucking environment. And I find that really fucked up. That is fucked up. That we don't have that right if we're working a job. Like, I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud looking the way I am. I like my ears the way they are now. I'm not so insecure anymore. Now, with educational stuff and school right now, I'm insecure about that stuff because I'm not motivated. I'm not self-motivated. I don't want to do English. I wanted to avoid the English class completely. I was hoping I would place into English 112. I really did. Which means I would have got to skip that English class and I would have gone to an art class. But then again, I didn't sign up early enough this semester to take one because it was basically blocked, basically filled up apparently. So basically, in that respect, honestly, yeah. Now, I'm upset more with myself with the school stuff because I was trying to please my mother and give her her little fantasy of I can do things on my own. To be honest, once the first writing assignment came up, I noticed after my first seeing that grade on that paper, I was like, I fucked up. I royally fucked this shit up. Honestly, I didn't want to do any of the readings. I didn't want to do any of that shit. I hate reading. Fuck the reading. As far as I'm concerned. And fuck the papers. Because I won't be able to do the last paper. I can't even probably I can't even do the bibliography in time. And I will have a D, which means I have to repeat the goddamn course next semester. And honestly, I knew college was going to be a waste of my fucking time. A waste of my precious, so damn precious time. Everyone. See, this is the thing. With me, it's not about whether I'm good enough for a job or what my credentials are. It's how I look, apparently, to people who are hiring. At Safeway, I saw a woman with with tattoos on her arms and body, and stretched earlobes that were smaller stretched than mine, maybe 00 or 0 gauge. And she was working there. And I bet her ears were like that before she applied for the job. And her tattoos were like that before she applied for the job. Way before she applied for the job. So with Safeway, they hired her because I think she had experience. Which is wonderful that Safeway did that with the experience thing. I've seen people work at Old Country Buffet. I saw a girl working at Old Country Buffet near my house on Route 1 on Kings Highway. She had 5/8 inch gauge flesh plugs in her fucking ears. And hair that had pink in it. A streak of pink. Or maybe a couple things of pink in there. I was like, damn. My mom doesn't fucking get it, does she? She doesn't get it. I've even seen people at Walmart and Target have ears like that. Even when at a restaurant such as, like, God, what is it? Like, Glory Days. For instance, in Lorton, there was a girl who had 5/8 inch flesh plugs in her ear. And she was hired there to work there as a waitress. Yeah, so for my mother to start saying, oh, no one will hire you with with that ear jewelry or your ears looking like that. It's like, woman, my ears are still going to have holes in them. Giant holes in them. Not pinprick holes, like carved out, cut out holes in them anyway. Either way, I'm still going to have stretched earlobes. And that's still going to probably not get me a job because I have them stretched anyway. Smaller or bigger. Doesn't matter. We live in the fucking 21st century. Employers are starting to fucking get it. The thing with gauges, plugs and everything, is that plugs, they don't have the holes like this. Like these tunnels do, okay? That is why I had those diamond plugs. Plug tunnels, because they had that diamond, they had this cubic zirconium star in there that covered that hole mostly covered it, so no one could see through it. No one had to see through the damn ear. Now that's the thing. I actually don't get it. My mother lived in a different time. She did not have the guts like I did to rebel in that way, like I do. The thing is, I'm an individual and I'm a star. I'm fucking who I am. I am who I am. And that's all I can ever be. Me. I can't be what my mom wants me to be. I can't be what my dad wants me to be. I can't be what my tutor would like me to be. Because she knows I can't be that. I have my big dreams and I'm going to get them. In time. My mom is not giving me time. She's saying, grow up now, you are 19. Grow up now, grow up now, grow up now. And it's like, woman, it's kind of hard for me to grow up when I don't right now have the emotional stability of a 19-year-old right now. I can't even block your nagging and yelling at me out yet. It's quite tiring, guys, to live with such a crazy, cruel, evil woman. At times I just wish that she would just decide to move out sooner. That is her best option at this point. Leave me alone and move out now. While you still have some, before you go insane and I cause that insanity. Because I will do it. Because she came back so many times. She left, she came back. She left, she came back. One time it was for her health. Because she had cancer. That I let go. But she left and then came back. She left, then came back to the house and lived there. And she's still living there now. I swear, this better be the last time she ever comes back. The last time she ever leaves. Because I will not want her back. I don't want my father having her back. I don't care how nice my dad wants to be to her. But what she has done to him and to my sister and me emotionally. It's fucking draining, everyone. It's fucking draining. I can't stand her. I don't want to be around her. Me and her, after she moves out, I don't want a damn thing to do with her. I no longer want her. I'm no longer going to call her my mom. Because she doesn't act, she's not nurturing, she's not tolerant. She has no tolerance for anything anymore. She's frustrated with me and I'm pissed at her for not being tolerant with me and being like everything. And she tells me shit that's so stupid because I know for a fact it could be true or it couldn't be true. Like, while she was with my dad, she was sleeping with another man. She was seeing another guy behind his back. Now that's not something I want to fucking hear. I don't care if it's the truth or a lie. I don't want to fucking hear that kind of information coming out of your mouth. That you have been unfaithful to a man who has been faithful to you for the entire marriage until the divorce. Even after the divorce. It's stupid, it's fucked up, you are immature, you are cruel, you are evil. And to put that out on me as a kid who's already trying to work through his own shit right now and trying to grow up on at his own pace, and who's put in probably more than 10 fucking applications. Do you not get that the economy's still bad? Like, I have to question on that. Does she not get it? Does she not? The economy's still pretty bad. It's still pretty fucked up. And Obama's still working on getting the economy back up to where it needs to be. Where it was. And me, I am trying. But with school in the way, and this stupid shit, and me not feeling any motivation, it's kind of like, what's the point? I destroyed my sister's car. I wrecked it once and I totaled it the second time. I am failing, I misled my parents. Because I didn't want them getting into my business. Because once they get into my business, I don't want to hear it. They're not educational consultants. They're not tutors. I don't care. That's say because they're not experienced. They may be wise on some levels. I understand that. But back with the car crash, when I crashed it, I was not thinking like me. I was thinking like out of my pity. I wasn't thinking out of just like, it was an accident. I made a wrong move. I made a stupid decision. I was thinking it was, oh my god, my sister's gonna fucking kill me when she finds this out. My parents are gonna disown me. Yada yada yada. I have to do something so that they don't kick me out of the house. That was what? The freaking out and me saying I was gonna be more mature. But that's not being mature. That's being a child and not doing you. Not being you. That's being what your parents want you to be. I'm not happy with being what my parents want me to be. I'm not happy with it. I want to be who I want to be. I just want to live my life. I just want to live. I just want to be and stop questioning everything that I do, every decision I make. I want to stop doing that, but I can't. Because apparently my mother wants me to keep doing that. So the thing is, there's nothing I can say to my mom at this point. There's nothing I can say to her. There's nothing that I truly want to say to her at this point. Because I have nothing to say to her, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, but I'm going to end the vlog here, guys. I love you. Hopefully you guys are doing your thing, being who you guys are, and don't let anybody tell you that you won't get hired for a job, because eventually you're going to get hired by a job and some employer that understands that you are who you are, and your body, that is your right, what you do to it, and what kind of jewelry you have in it. So, as my friend Danielle says, do you, boo-boo. And don't let anybody tell you different. Don't let them tell you that what kind of jewelry you wear is wrong, and how you, and where you got pierced is wrong, and what you did to your, and the modifying things that you did to your ears, modifying your ears is wrong. Because it's not wrong. It's just you. It's just you being you, and you living your life, and living well, and you being happy. And whatever makes you happy, that's awesome. And I can support that, because I understand that. So, I'm gonna end the vlog, like I said before, I'm gonna end the vlog here. And I hope you guys have a good day, and I love you guys. Goodbye.